It's a rush. The second that shot hits your veins, your entire body goes numb. Your mind just goes blank. It's like a black hole, just except amazing. It really is hard to describe it. Your whole body just warms. It's... oh my God. Oh, sorry.
There's a kid dying every day. Here in Albuquerque, there's 300 new addicts every month. Heroin in
living in an upscale neighborhood doesn't protect your child's drugs.
Their child's obituary.
I remember I was a senior. It was April, so we were probably just excited to graduate. I heard from a friend that a boy named Patrick had died. He was from El Dorado High School, and he died from a rare brain disease. The cause of it was from smoking heroin.
I just want to know the answer to anybody, why anybody would want to do that. But I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know.
Heroin use is on the rise. Now you can smoke it, and for some reason that, well, I guess if you already smoke weed, what's the difference? You're smoking heroin.
Well, the way it started is I was using oxys, and my boyfriend had told me we were smoking an oxy. Once I got addicted and I was so in love with that feeling, this smoking that gave me, I always wanted it. And I said, well, let's do more of that. Let's do more. And then I finally found out that it was heroin.
I was shocked to actually do the research. From the Center of Disease Control and the New Mexico Health Board, I found out the truth about the epidemic, as they called it. The director of the Heroin Awareness Committee put it in perspective. She said, "More people die in New Mexico of an overdose than a car crash." I just want to know, how did this happen?
At first, then you come down and realize just how much it hurts. And every time after you chase that same high, and I'ma keep chasing mine probably right until I die.
How did I not see what was going on? I was beating myself up. How did I not know that my son was using heroin? He was living in my house. I saw him every day, and I had no idea.
And I couldn't figure out what was going on. He was 16, so I was thinking, he's just going through weird changes in life and adolescent behavior, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't tell me anything. And then 6 months after he started with the prescription drugs, he was using heroin.
Cartels wanted to target high schools. Black tar heroin does not have to be shot up, and it can be readily found. The dealers wanted to make it appealing, advertising that you can smoke this and pay less than you would on a six-pack of beer. Naturally, they invaded an area of town which is seemingly unsuspecting and could yield a high reward. Chasing the dragon is what it's called. All it takes is $20, tinfoil, a lighter, and a hollow pin or straw.
Don't do the same shit. Things don't always work out like they should. Not everything always comes together like it could. Understand what you can and make yourself understood. And know you gotta have evil if you wanna have good.
We can have suspicions that things are going on, but there are people who know what's going on. But that, solidarity of teenagers is keeping them from saying anything.
But that clicks are for real.
Yeah.
I didn't know it until probably about late last year, but clicks are for real, and they're not. It's pretty apparent who would and who wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've talked to a young lady earlier this year who is currently a senior that ran in that crowd, and she told me that enough of that crowd that she had been in, the ones that haven't already died, the rest are getting clean. But it took yeah, it took the other ones dying for them to become motivated to get clean. And
I suppose at the point where people are actually losing more friends in school, and it's like, no, it's that person, not that girl that graduated 2 years ago, but the girl whose locker was above me, or the guy who had us, you know, we ate lunch together or something. Like, then it maybe starts to impact when it becomes personal.
Yeah.
But I guess as long as it's, it seems as long as it's someone else, it's easy to just sort of change the channel on that information.
Yeah, it's not my life.
Right. But of course that's not going to work either, because we can't wait for it to get so bad that everyone has somebody that they've lost, because that would be too many people.
Lydona is no longer a myth. She's being mass-produced on the streets.
She prances away from the dirt, rough ditch banks and cement-mounted arroyos.
Into the outstretched arms of lost children she believes are hers.
It's no longer a legend when the 2 overdoses in 2006
turned to 17 by 2009. Lydona beckons to them, to us, with arms open like a crucifix. She smiles as she begins to cry into them. Her cottonwood branch body entangled around their soon-to-be corpse, draining life fluid and lacing it with hers. Their eyes glaze over. And they nod into her addictive fingertips as she drowns them in her tattered white robe until the myth is the last thing they breathe.
I just don't get it. I don't think he even gets it exactly. I don't know if he would even have the answer to what I want to know. But I know that he was just trying to live his life fullest, like I said, what I want to, but he wasn't thinking it was going to be the end. I think that since he has gone through overdosing before, I think that he probably thought he can overcome it again, and it was just his last straw, and no one ever knows when your last straw is. And so I just think I would just keep asking him why he even wanted to go back to that awful drug. And just tell him how much I love him and miss him, and how much I think about him every single day. And there's not a day that goes by that I won't ever not think about him, and how much we miss him, and everybody here misses him.
Like everybody that is in Colin's life, when I'm really missing him, and I just need to hear him, I turn on his music.
So here it is, a couple stories from the pages of my life. The journeys of this mark drawn straight towards the light. Too passive, speaking in passing of the massive. Overdose delivery of this opiate for the masses. So catch this. My task is reborn on this mattress. Same exact place I've laid before, but now extracted. Something they'll all take as true, but I'm really not sure as the words come through. But certainly the only certain thing in life's uncertainty, and I'm just sitting here trying to keep from short-circuiting. So I wrote this collection of songs describing me perfectly, for strengths and flaws and personality. So to my dad, rest in peace, and to my mom, rest your head. To my sister, rest your weary eyes and take yourself to bed. Little brother, don't you go and get yourself arrested. Restlessness is no excuse for way to learn your lessons. To all my friends, make sure you slow down and take a breath before proceeding on with life. Don't get caught up in next. Bigger, better things, it ain't worth all the stressing. To all the rest, just rest.
October 24th, my best friend, okay, hold on, sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
October 24th, the day that I interviewed with Kendra. 3 hours later, my best friend overdosed from heroin. I had previously spoke about her and how I was trying to help her, and how all I could wish is that she would get her life together.
And 3 hours later, she was gone.
Tell me, baby, were you born this way? Or is that how the world made you through the struggle and strain? Such a pretty face, marked by teardrop stains, carving clear paths down her cheeks, mixing with the rain. As it drops down her nose, I watch her standing in the road, spinning in the rain like it's cleansing her soul. Wash the bad feelings off her, along with the makeup, and says if this is a dream, well then she don't wanna wake up. You're my princess locked away in the highest castle. Miss Rapunzel, let down your hair, I'll loop it like the lasso around my waist. Take a firm grip, make my way to your lips, scale the tower walls and float inside the music. I'll be your knight in shining armor, baby, take my hand. Let's ride away and chase the sun that sets on distant lands. I need to get to know you, feel you, love you, touch you, hold you. I'll save you from this world that tries to break you down and fold you. A fair maiden in a white dress bears resemblance of an angel or dove, but flightless. She carries herself like she's some type of burden, though probably exactly what weighs her down, a heavy soul. Demeanor seems to say she ain't an angel or a devil, but being pulled in both directions on a different level. She tells me that she can't keep her mind, her stomach settled, as she says he loves me not and pulls a flower petal.
And it's just because it got him. It got him. Got him at a young age and took his life away from him. And I wonder if I could talk to him now, if I would slap him first or hug him. But I really think that the people who have passed away would want this to be shown and want people to do something about it, because not one of them would want their life to be taken away, or anyone that they love.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse.